What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are back with another rebuilding a team until we win a championship, as today we have the Golden State Warriors. Before we get in this video though, guys, if you could leave a like, of course subscribe if you haven't already, always greatly appreciated, helps out the channel. And of course, guys, I've been doing some Madden rebuilds as well, so I've been double dipping in Madden and 2K, so link is down in the description if you want to check out some Madden rebuilds. They've been a lot of fun, and we've been grinding over there, so I'd appreciate some support if you like football. Of course, you guys are probably wondering how this video could be short because the Warriors are already good, but to be honest with you, I want to try to accomplish something that probably is going to be tough to accomplish. I want to try to make this team better than the 73-9 Golden State Warriors, if that's even possible. That's what I want to try to make happen. Obviously, they got Kevin Durant after the 73-9 season, so that team, you know, was probably better than the 73-9 team, but of course, they didn't really care as much about the regular season, so Stephen Curry, of course, is going to stay safe. Everyone is going to be available eventually. I'm going to try, like I said, to make this team absolutely just unstoppable because the Warriors do have assets. They really do. So there is definitely the possibility that we could make like a really damn good team. So I'm really excited, and I think we could potentially make a damn super team around Stephen Curry. So that's what I'm going to try to accomplish. Of course, like usual, the first season, we don't do anything. Now, the Warriors may win the championship in the first season. I low-key hope they don't because, like I said, the series has been kind of rebuilding a team until they win a championship, kind of in a way, unless if I have to rage quit because I just get tired of, you know, being in pain. But other than that, we're going to try with the Warriors today. I think it'll be semi-easy, but, you know, with this game, nothing is guaranteed, to be honest. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a player props website that allows you bet overs or unders on players, and all you're doing is going up against numbers. Let me show you how it works. So during the Christmas holidays season, while I was taking a little bit of a break, I decided, you know, to play some Prize Picks like I usually do, and I had some pretty good success. Thursday, December 23rd, bet the over on Deebo Samuel's 40.5 receiving yards, absolutely crushed that number. It was so low, and Ryan Tannehill squeezed by with over 3 completions for 19 pass completions. Got myself a huge win there. And then on Christmas Day, the Knicks and the Hawks, I decided to obviously take Prize Picks promo that they were doing, having Julius Randle listed at 0.5 points, and then John Collins barely squeezed by with 20 over 19.5. But hey, that's still a win. Almost still counts. And then also on Christmas Day, LeBron James also was listed as a promo, only over half a point, and of course he crushed it with 39. And I went over on Kyler Murray's rushing yards because I thought it was super low, and he decided to obviously get 69. If you would like to join in on this fun, the link's in the description. Use promo code Crushables when you sign up. So at the end of the first season, we actually finished up as the 8th seed, so a little disappointing, I would say, obviously, for a team in real life that's like dominating the NBA right now as the first seed. So we are in the play-in, which I guess is a good thing. I mean, we can get into the playoffs, which is cool, but 28, 19, 16, 14.5, 11, 9.5, and 8. Okay, well, let's go ahead and simulate the play-in and see if we can get in. And no, we actually are going to be in the lottery, which is, you know, a little surprising. But you know what? That probably makes it even better for us because we can make a team that's even better. So we have the 76ers going on to win it all. Joel Embiid is your Finals MVP. All right, so let's go to the draft lottery, and let's get this offseason started. So we're going to have a lottery pick here. I'm assuming it's going to be number 14, which we do. We have 14. We have number 14 pick. So let's go ahead and get started with a banger of a trade. That's what I kind of want to accomplish. And I'm hoping there's one guy that's available, or just honestly anybody that would be like really good to bring in would just be fine. The 76ers have, I know some of you have told me to turn off untouchables. So I think I am going to actually, you know, start to listen to that advice and have untouchables off. So that way we can build a really good damn team and be a lot of fun with it, just because I don't do fantasy all that often, and it seems like you guys have been enjoying it. So this is the one I wanted to try for. I didn't get Luka in the last video, or I can't remember. I think it was in the Chicago video, but I feel like the Warriors have some assets that I could maybe convince the Mavericks that they could give me Luka. I'm gonna give it a shot, but we'll see. Okay, so it was pretty much impossible to get Luka Doncic, but instead we went to the Clippers and got, you know, someone else who's, I would say, is pretty good. The fun guy. We got Kawhi Leonard. Now, I did give up a lot, but I mean, now we have, look at this trade, man. We have Kawhi for Andrew Wiggins, Kuminga, Moses Moody, 2 first-round picks, and James Wiseman for Kawhi Leonard. So I also tried to get Joel Embiid, but we got Kawhi. So we have Kawhi and Stephen Curry paired up together, which I think is just kind of nasty, and we still have the ability to make another trade with Draymond Green's salary. So Love what I'm seeing so far. Obviously, we could still trade Klay Thompson as well if we really wanted to go that crazy. But we brought in Kawhi Leonard, which I feel pretty good about. So Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard was the first trade that we made. So getting Kawhi Leonard, I feel like is going to be great for this team. 41% from 3, 22 points. Defensively, it's going to be insane. We could keep Klay technically. He would fit here perfectly. So I'm going to try not to look to trade Klay Thompson immediately. But we are going to go ahead and fill out the staff now that we've made that trade. Actually, you know what? Maybe we make some more trades. Why the hell not? I don't really know if I'm going to be able to make anything crazy happen, but we did, in fact, get Kawhi Leonard. So if I threw Klay and Draymond out here, just curious. So we get Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris. Okay. I could move Ben Simmons to power forward. That could be interesting if I want to do something like that. Porzingis, Jeremy Grant. All right, what else we got? Dejounte Murray and Dinwiddie. So I could bring in Ben Simmons and then trade Tobias Harris, but we'd be trading away Klay Thompson. We'd have Kawhi, Stephen Curry, Ben Simmons. I kind of like the idea of that. I'm going to do this trade, and I'm going to go ahead and move Ben Simmons to power forward because he's or not power forward, sorry. I'm going to move, actually, for some reason, I thought he'd be, well, I mean, at point guard, he's an 85. So I guess power forward, he's still, higher a little bit. So we'll have him at power forward, or we might even move him to small forward later on. Who knows? So then I want to trade Tobias Harris away. I have my 14th pick in the draft still. So I'm kind of hoping I can get something like Paul George pops up for 14. So we can have Paul George, Ben Simmons. Oh my, that just kind of sounds insane. So Dejounte Murray also is interesting. I love the idea of Paul George, though. I mean, you can't pass up on it. I'm going to grab Paul George as well from the Los Angeles Clippers. So just like that, we have Steph, Kawhi, Paul George, and Ben Simmons. Now, that kind of honestly makes Ben Simmons more expendable. So we probably won't even keep Ben Simmons either. So we could have Kawhi or Paul George play shooting guard, power forward, whatever it may be. I guess it kind of depends what pops up for this Ben Simmons trade. So hopefully I get like the best trade possible. Jarrett Allen sounds kind of lit at the center. Malcolm Brogdon, Brandon Ingram, Siakam, Dejounte Murray sounds kind of fun as well. Not gonna lie, defensively that would just be, it would be there, but I don't know. Maybe we just keep Ben Simmons. Maybe we keep Ben Simmons at power forward because defensively this looks kind of nasty around Stephen Curry. So we have Paul George, Kawhi, Ben Simmons. We're also gonna have Jordan Poole back, but all right, I think I'm done with the trades. I like what we were able to accomplish there. That is going to be what I want to do there. So guard guru, we're gonna go with Taylor Stockton. Perimeter D coach, let's go with him, and then let's just sign those two guys. And then big man coach, if we could bring one in real quick, if I could find one. Sometimes it's kind of, you know what, we'll just go to the post D coach, I guess. All right, we have Guy Barkley, almost Charles Barkley's little brother, I guess. No, not really. Okay, draft night. We traded our 14th pick obviously for Paul George, so that's gonna be pretty obvious. All right, so what do I want to do on draft night? I mean, we probably want to just go straight to free agency. But first, I want to see if I could maybe, I don't know, is there an ability to make another trade that would just blow the team out of the water? Bam Adebayo at the center spot sounds kind of fun. I don't know, man. I'm going to grab Bam, I think. We also get Duncan Robinson's salary, so I'm going to get Bam Adebayo to be my center. I like that. So now we have Bam Adebayo, Paul George, Kawhi, and Stephen Curry. Okay. So coming out of the draft with Andre Curbelo, I guess. So welcome to the team, my friend. Player option Jordan Poole we're going to accept, and then qualifying offers Juan Toscano as a free agent that maybe we worry about a little bit. So okay, free agency. We actually have some guys that we could re-sign to be bench players. So that's actually probably a really good thing to do here. So Damian Lee, or even get these guys to be trade pieces. So we'll grab Gary Payton, grab all three of them back, which is going to be a big W. So have all of them back. And then we also had, I think, really like Juan Toscano, which would be solid. So we'll have him come back as well. So love what we were able to bring to the bench. And then we still have the money to sign someone else as well, which is going to be fantastic. Okay. Let's sign Batum. Actually, we had bird rights on who out there? I saw we had bird rights on someone. Juan Toscano. I guess he hasn't accepted yet. All right. So we'll go Nicholas Batum here. This might not. Yeah, okay, we can't get Batum. Okay, so that's going to be it for free agency. The rest is just going to have to come via trade. So looking at the team, we obviously have Jordan Poole. We have Paul George, Kawhi Leonard listed the small forwards right now. No power forward. We have Bam Adebayo, Kevon Looney. So I like what we have here. Center spot looks great. Batum. So right now, obviously, we'd either be sliding Paul George or Kawhi to shooting guard or power forward. So I guess it just kind of depends who I can get. That's really what it's going to boil down to. So Duncan Robinson's gonna have to be the trade piece that's part of the trade, just because his salary is all there and we kind of need that salary. So if I moved him to small forward, he goes up to a 77 overall. We're gonna move him to small forward. We're gonna have him And let's say Gary Payton for now. Let's try to keep Jordan Poole if possible. We get Grayson Allen. Clint Capella pops up. Okay. We could get a little cheesy here with Clint Capella being, I mean, he's the best overall. I think I have to take it. So we'll go Clint Capella and have Clint Capella probably have to play, or we'll probably have to play Bam Adebayo at power forward. He's going to go down, or do we trade Bam, is the question. No first round picks to trade away. So Bam Adebayo, I guess it depends. So Jalen, Rudy Gobert pops it up. Okay. What do I want to do here? Aiden is cool as well. Gobert, I mean, Jalen Brown popping up was cool as well, but we already kind of have forwards as it is. Or what we could do is technically trade for Jalen Brown to be our starting shooting guard and then have Kawhi and Paul George play small forward, power forward, whatever. But I don't know. I think we might just go ahead and run Bam Adebayo, or we could even get crazier and trade like Kevon Looney and some other pieces to try to get like a decent shooting guard, but I don't know how that would be, how easy that would be. Immediately, someone whose salary kind of matches up with maybe I can get to would be Dejounte Murray, but I don't think I can get enough first round picks for him, which actually maybe I could. Let's just try to get a little weird here. So I would have to trade maybe these two real quick, and I can get 2 first round picks from Cleveland. Okay. This might work, actually. Let's go to the Spurs, and let's get Dejounte Murray. Let's throw Batum. It'd be Kevon Looney's salary have to be in there. Okay, so we're a little bit far off. Just a little bit away. Just a little bit away. So actually what I could do is sign a free agent real quick to match his salary, this is just how cheesy you can get in 2K. So I don't know if they'll accept this, honestly. I mean, we're going to have the 2 first round picks to throw their way, but it does not mean they'll accept it. So Kevon Looney, it'd be Raul Neto. Yeah, these assets suck, but hey, you're gonna maybe accept this. Okay, and then the 2 first round picks I got, all this for Dejounte Murray, they accept. Okay, so you can add Dejounte Murray on this team now as well. Okay, what do we have as far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 rotational pieces, which is fine. I mean, which I feel good about. We'll also sign like someone else. Obviously, we could sign like Serge Ibaka to be our backup big man or whatever it may be. I don't know. We'll just sign a couple of guys. Maybe try to get something out of this. All right, I feel good about that. No one else is going to be coming back. Obviously, we're ready. I think. I mean, this is going to be the team. It looks like so. Kawhi or Paul George, if I move one of them to power forward, Kawhi's going to go down to a 94 overall, but that's fine. So we'll have Steph, Dejounte. We could move Dejounte Murray to shooting guard as well. Or, okay, let's try this for now, and we'll see if we move it. So Steph, Dejounte Murray, Poole, Paul George, Kawhi, and Bam Adebayo, Clint Capella. We could technically move Capella or Bam Adebayo or Capella to power forward and then have like Paul George slide to shooting guard while Murray. I don't know. We'll see. I feel pretty good about it though. I mean, we put together Kawhi and Paul George going out overall is not, not great, but since I could get Kawhi back to a small, yeah, he's a 95 at small forward, so I'm gonna move him back to small forward then, and we'll probably like get a little different with rotation. So okay, that was pretty much a long off season, but I mean, I tried to put together the best team possible to just absolutely destroy the league, if that makes any sense. Okay, so looking at this team, this is what the team would look like going into it. So it'd be Steph, Dejounte, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Bam Adebayo, Capella, Jordan Poole, and Serge Ibaka, and then Wayne Selden, and whatever. So, I mean, the team up top is great. Obviously, getting, lower, the team the bench falls off quite a bit, which is fine. We kind of knew that going into it. So, okay. I mean, do I want to change this? Do I want to have Murray come off the bench instead is the question. I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it this way. Kawhi, Paul George, Bam Adebayo, I like it. Proficiency-wise, we're sitting at a 4.5 perimeter centric. And we could be a 4.5 and a 5-star balance. So we're going to move this to a 5-star balance system. So we got a 5-star proficiency as well, which is great. So 5-star proficiency. What could possibly go wrong with this team? I mean, I think we should be able to win it all. Technically, this team is really good. The bench is going to suck a little bit, but it's fine. It is totally fine. As long as we play the starters more minutes, we're good. So let's go ahead, jump into season number 2 with this brand new looking Warriors roster around Stephen Curry. And let's see what we can make happen. MVP is going to go to Luka Doncic. Ty Washington's your rookie of the year. Sexton's your 6th man. Isaac's defensive player. Garland most improved. And we went 61-21. So Honestly, I was kind of hoping we'd get like close to the 73-9 record, but obviously did not come close at all. We are the first seed though in the West, so going from the 8th seed to the first seed obviously is way better than whatever. So 28 points, 22, 18.5, 16, 13, 10, and then 9 for Jordan Poole, 5 for Ibaka, and then James Johnson, I guess, chipped in some points here. So I'm gonna shrink this down to an 8-man rotation. That way we kind of have less bench, less bench playing. So starting 5 will be in there more. Serge Ibaka will be the only guy getting 11 minutes. Everyone else will just kind of not get some minutes. Okay, so let's see if we can win. We got the Clippers in the first round. We kind of destroyed them. We gave them back Tobias Harris. They also have James Wiseman. They have Wiggins. So Kuminga. They have, I was going to say Moses Moody somewhere. Okay. It's my current round against the Clippers, and we are going to sweep them. So just like that, we got the Clippers out of here. Now we get to play the Memphis Grizzlies. So Memphis, usually pretty good in 2K as well. So this could be a tough matchup. But I mean, our roster from top to bottom is pretty nasty. So I would assume we could win somebody current round. And we are going to win in 6 games. Now we get to play the Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell, Edwards, Leandro Balmero, Jared Vanderbilt, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, Malik Beasley, Jaden McDaniels, and Naz Reid, and then Jalen Noel, and then Bruce Brown. Okay, somebody current round against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we are going to I felt like we almost lost that low key. All right, now we get to play the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young, Gary Payton, Reddish, Collins, and Kongwu, Anthony, Hunter, Jones, Kevin Huerter, Bogdan, Duncan Robinson, and Jalen Johnson. Game 1, we're up 1-0. Game 2, we're up 2-0. Game 3, we're up 3-0. And just like that, we have destroyed the league, I think, pretty much. That was kind of what I wanted to accomplish today. I wanted to rebuild the Warriors until we destroyed the NBA. So, I mean, if this team obviously happened in real life, which it never would, obviously, but if it did, I would quit watching. So, looking good. We're going to sweep the Atlanta Hawks. So, that is going to do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave it a like if you did. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. I feel like we put together a damn good team. Stephen Curry, Murray, Kawhi, Bam Adebayo, Paul George, Capella, and of course, we also kept Jordan Poole around. So, only like 2 players from the Warriors, stayed here, but everyone else was kind of just out the window. So, okay. That is going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Crushables saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.